everyone, welcome to episode 46, and I remain your host Toma B. For today's episode, we are looking at working or processing operations done on a product that cannot confer origin status on it. For first-time listeners, rules of origin are the guidelines for ascertaining the origin of a product to determine if a product or a good will qualify for preferential treatment under the AFCFTA. Two criteria under the rules of origin. We have the only obtained criteria and the sufficiently worked or processed criteria. For the only obtained criteria, that means a product is only obtained in an AFCFTA state party, and that automatically qualifies it for preferential treatment under the AFCFTA. The sufficiently worked or processed criteria, that means the product was not only obtained in an AFCFTA state party but has been substantially transformed, and there are also some set of guidelines to use in determining that they are for it. And please listen to previous episodes. I did a detailed explanation on that. Okay, we are looking at the works or operations carried out on a product that cannot confer origin on it. So what this means is that it is not all processing operations done on a product that is not only obtained that can confer origin on it, and that means it won't qualify for preferential treatment. So we are going to be looking at the processing of operations that cannot confer origin on a product as listed out in the AFCFTA agreement. So let's go right into that. Okay, the following operations are insufficient to confer origin on a product. 1. Operations exclusively intended to preserve products in good condition during storage and transportation. We are breaking up or assembly of packages. Number 3, washing, cleaning, or operations to remove dust, oxide, oil, paint, or other coverings from a product. Simple ironing or pressing operations cannot confer origin, same as simple painting or polishing operations. We also have husking, partial or total bleaching, polishing or glazing of cereals and rice. And it also includes operations to color sugar or form sugar lumps, partial or total milling of crystal sugar, peeling, stoling, or shelling of some types of vegetables listed in the agreement, and of course nuts. Then we also have sharpening, simple grinding, or simple cutting cannot confer origin. Simple sifting, screening, sorting, classifying, grading, or matching cannot confer origin, as well as simple packaging operations such as placing in bottles, cans, flasks, bags, cases, boxes, or fixing on cards or boards, affixing or printing marks, labels, logos, and other like distinguishing signs on the products or their packaging. So if you're fixing labels or marks on the packaging of a product, that cannot confer origin on it. Of course, as well as simple mixing of materials, whether or not of different kinds. Does not include an operation that causes a chemical reaction. And we also have simple assembling of parts of articles to constitute a complete article, slaughter of animals. Okay, so that is it for working or processing operations that have a minor effect on finished product and hence does not qualify or cannot qualify for preferential treatment. Finally, I also want to discuss another category of products that will not be considered as originating in an AFCFTA state party, and these are agricultural products, whether or not processed in any way, obtained or partially obtained from food aid or monetization or similar assistance measures, including arrangements based on non-commercial terms. This sort of product will not be considered as originating in a state party. So, agricultural products from donors or for food aid or from food aid or monetization, they are not does not qualify as originating in a state party and will not be eligible for preferential treatment under the AFCFTA. Okay, so this is where we ended for today's episode, and as usual, the podcast is basically for educational purposes. If you need expert advice or you want to discuss further on how to trade under the AFCFTA, or do you like to know how to set up your AFCFTA strategy, you can reach out to me on LinkedIn or Mobala Dekola. And until next week, I'd say bye-bye.